As the players were brought up, the refs, who were two eighth grade boys who did an amazing job with the game, keeping the kids safe and doing the majority of things, conversating with coaches and all of that. As the players were lined up, they mentioned that they, were going to be a bit lenient on offsides. They're unknowingly setting up arguments for later because I don't think they understand that they're training more than just the players. And by that, if they're not enforcing the rules, they're not training the players either. The parents are watching the game, seeing things they know to be wrong happen and having no calls. So are the coaches. And as the season continues, each game is going to become more important, where coaches are going to start yelling at the refs who are not calling things, and they're going to have to make those calls. But when they make those calls, if the same kid has made the same mistake 3-4 times in games previously, now he's confused. Now the parents are confused. Now they're getting upset. Now the refs are getting yelled at because now there's a different set of rules. The original rules were not enforced. And I see their hesitation in making calls that seem like it's not letting the boys play, but they're also robbing the boys of their ability to make the failures that are going to allow them to learn the game. So in kindergarten and first grade lacrosse, if a kid goes offsides while the other team has the ball, it's a penalty, which means that kid has to come off the field. Another kid replaces them. There's no man down, but the coach gets the opportunity to explain to the kid, hey, we can only have 5 players on defense, 2 midfielders, 2 defensemen, and the goalie. When the refs don't enforce that, he doesn't get to learn through his own experience. He has to learn then by being told, and then will eventually screw it up later. Well, then he'll learn. But it's so much easier if it actually happens now. And by not confusing or kind of changing things up as they go, they're going to avoid a lot of arguments as they move down the road, as things get more intense with people being competitive even at this level with how the boys are playing and whether we're winning or not. For any young ref or new ref, I understand the hesitation, but coming from someone who's run hundreds of clinics where, as I was running clinics to begin with, I would kind of have the boys play and they would play and I wouldn't call any fouls just because I wanted them to play. But when those kids went to the teams where they needed to know what the rules were, I realized that I was robbing those kids of the opportunity to learn how they're going to have to play when they get to their teams. So they were committing fouls with their team, so I wasn't actually preparing them well. And refs are essentially doing the same